So this one I did not necessarily get a lot of 5 stars or 4-star specials, but I did finally manage to pull a rearmed hero without having to use a spark, as I've had to do that every single time for the last banners in total. So for starters, I get a Araness with plus res minus defense, which becomes a merge into the current one that I have, and that was from a just a free summon off of a random banner. I did manage to get one of the four-star specials as a plus HP minus attack Nyla, and I did finally pull a rearmed Ophelia with plus speed, sadly minus attack. But to be fair, she's mainly there just for the skill sets. She's not really there for anything other than just being a good unit on base and being a unit for just good skill inheritance. I have not yet, as of this date, figured out a way to get her skills onto other units, but that's also mainly because I'm really not sure what I want to do with her, with what she offers. I wholeheartedly admit that the skill inheritance as of this point is absolute garbage because of the only 4 slots available. So all in all, I didn't really count the total number of points since I didn't actually go all the way up to the spark. I do really wish that I had not gone anything further than the Ophelia that I got, but I used up my tickets. I spent some orbs. I'm not super unhappy with the results. I really do wish that I'd pulled more stuff, but that's it for now. So let's answer the only question that I got because I only pulled one 5-star from the actual banner that this is focusing on. So the only question I'm going to answer is one that I came up with again about hair color being equivalent to parent classes. So both Awakening and Fates for the kid characters, they take on the hair color of their non-birth parent. So the parent that they are attached to, they gain the hair color of the parent that they're not, that's the choice that you have. So for example, a really good example is Cynthia. She only has 4 choices out of base that don't have various hair colors. So we have Henry with kind of like a gray blonde, Gaius with the kind of ruddy orange, Frederick with a nice dark brown, and then Crom, which tends to be a lot more of the case of the canon color outside of her base color, is going to be that blue, that nice dark blue that Crom has. For Caldori, the example that they give is a lot more options because they have the options of Aqua with the light blue. You have the pink from Felicia. Mozume gives another dark brown, kind of like Frederick for Cynthia. Hinoka gives a much darker red than her base. Sakura gives a little bit darker pink than Felicia. Kazuhana gives kind of more of a, I guess, brunette kind of color, more of a like gray brunette. Oboro gives a kind of dark blue, kind of like Crom. Setsuna gives a blue-green color. Kagero gives a very close to black color. Orochi gives a purple, and then Rinka gives a like very light blonde color for hair color. So if they're non-specific, for the non-specific birth parents, they also pass along another class. So in the case of Crom, he passes on, I believe, Cavalier Paladin line. Frederick does the same, but I think Crom might also pass along maybe another inherit. Gaius passes along the Thief class because I don't think he can't pass on Pegasus Knight, and then Henry passes along the Dark Mage. So one thought process could be in general giving the a alt version of the unit as a different class. So like for example, having Cynthia as a wielder of like a pseudo falchion, but she has also Crom's hair color as well. The same kind of thing could be for like Caldori, so giving her a samurai form, with her being Kazuhana's daughter. So I think that this would actually be a very good decision, especially since this means that since you have multiple different artists working for Faye as commissions, you have multiple different options for them to choose. Oh, I want to do the work where this my favorite kid character it has this mother, or I want them to be this class, and therefore I give them this hair color, as opposed to just doing only the hair color that they decide that they have base. Now, a good the only exceptions are kind of like Owain or maybe Inigo probably counts under this, where they've already gotten classes, but not necessarily the classes are uh, like canon equivalents to what they have. So I think a good example is you can do um, Olivia with I don't remember who would pass on the Wyvern Rider, but he has the Wyvern class, but it's a bow Wyvern instead. So that's probably a really good example. So yes, I do believe that this would be a very good idea. Time. All right, that's the end of this time around. I will admit that this is a lot shorter than I was originally thinking that it would be, but to be fair, this was one of my lesser summoning sessions in total. Um, so thank you very much for watching my videos as usual. If you like what you just watched, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. All right, thank you.